Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Shai De La Fuente, a member of BCBP Alabang.
Good evening. I'm Erica Sanchez, BCBP Makati, and so happy to be back with you here again, Shai.
So,
nag-unmask na tayo kanina.
Oo. Nahahagulat ang ating OBB na umpisahan na siya. So, once again, good evening, BCBP family here and abroad. Tonight, we have a very special episode for you because we are unboxing NAC 42 at 2022. And we will have with us several members of the host region to reveal the exciting events we can look forward to. Medyo kakaiba tayo this year since we are having a hybrid NAC 42.
NAC naman siya. Good evening, everyone. Kapamilya, kapatid, kapuso. And yes, we are again streaming live in Facebook, BCBP Kapatiran, and YouTube, BCBP TV. Wherever you are, whoever you are, make virtual noise and shout out from your chapters. Don't be shy, participate. And all comments and questions are welcome. Just type them in the chat box.
Good evening to you, Al. I see that you are watching. So the host
and Manny Del Rosario.
Nice. Hello. Good evening to all of you. The host sector for our NAC 42 is South Metro Manila. Erica, kasama pala tayo dito. Memorize mo ba ang chapters?
You and me, Shai.
1 and 2. Medyo marami-rami kasi ito eh. Hati tayo, okay lang?
Sige, go for it.
So let me take SMMR 2 in alphabetical order para una naman yung home chapter ko. So SMMR 2 is made up of Alabang, Alabang East, Las Piñas, Daanghari, Singapore chapters, and C5 Outreach. Yan, Erica, since you belong to SMMR 1, please do the honors.
Yes, and I will also start with my home chapter. So for SMMR Region 1, there are 5. Makati, Manila, Pasay, Paranaque, Taguig, and of course, Guam Outreach. So as we all know, the NAC is under the Programs and Services. So we have invited our National Services Coordinator, Noel de los Reyes. At ito, for a change, we have also the Technical Director of Unmasked, not backstage, but front stage here in the studio with us, the NAC 42 Chairman himself, Mr. Chair, John Reyes of Alabang Chapter. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
So Good evening, Shai. Good evening, Erica.
Let's start the program kasi medyo excited na talaga ako. Since this is the unboxing of hybrid NAC 42, Erica, knock-knock.
Okay, Shai, Joker ka kaayo, as we say in Bisaya. Sige, who's there?
Knock. But before you ask, knock who? Let's tweak this game a bit. Let's ask our viewers. Please type in the chat box what NAC means. What does NAC mean? Tingnan natin kung alam nila. Dali-dali, kunwari contest ito. Claim to fame ang prize. Wala namang ibibigay na t-shirt or anything. Pero ano bang ibig sabihin ng NAC? Meron ka bang nababasa?
Puro good evening pa. So we have good evening from Manila chapter, from Taguig, Pasay with 4 exclamation points, Lawag chapter and Nuvali chapter. Wow, thank you for tuning in.
Pero ano kayang ibig sabihin nito? Walang nagta-type ng ibig sabihin.
Meron.
Meron na.
Okay, go take it. Dalawa, back to back.
Oh, congratulations. Tatlo na.
Tatlo na sila. Pare-pareho naman ang sagot. So tama naman.
Tama naman. NAC or National Anniversary Celebration. I'm so happy to know that they know what it means. So now let's ask our NSC PSD, Noel de los Reyes, to give us our first peek into NAC 42.
Naku, Noel, I love what you're saying, but I cannot read your lips. Nakaka-suspense naman yung sasabihin mo.
Sabi ako nagkakamali rin. Good evening, Shai, Erica, and all those joining us tonight online. Less than a year after we stage NAC 41, we are again celebrating next month the BCBP's 42nd anniversary. If last year's celebration was dubbed as the first virtual NAC, this year's edition is now being tagged as the first hybrid NAC. Nabanggit nyo na yun. But despite these different labels, let us be reminded that both NACs, just like all the previous ones, are opportunities for the whole community to gather in order to praise, worship, and proclaim the Lord. So let us participate in this year's edition.
Yun pala yun. Thank you so much, Well, for explaining that to us. I guess we will be seeing you in a little while. So thank you very much. Pahinga ka muna sa backstage, di ba? But we are very excited to hear more, lalo na yung taga Chicago, si Rudy Mendiola. Hello, Rudy. He's watching. Imagine that. So we're really excited to hear more about NAC 42. So let's begin with the unboxing. Chairman John, a lot of our members have seen the video teasers and noticed that the theme this year is Rise Up. How did you arrive at this? And I'm curious, is there a scriptural inspiration for it?
Yes, good evening, Shai and Erica. So ganito pala yung feeling ng nasa studio, no? Sanay ako talaga sa backstage lang. So anyway, before I answer your first, and I know a lot of other questions, so FYI lang, I have also invited some of our heads of the NAC committee to join us here later to explain more about NAC. So okay, why this team no Rise Up? I will post there. So the Rise Up takes inspiration from the Acts of the Apostles 26 verse 16, and I quote, "Rise up and stand on your feet, for I have appeared to you for this purpose, to appoint you as a servant and as a witness, both of what you have seen and what I will reveal to you." So the first 7 words of the scripture is actually our call to action. No? We have been battered with a lot of trials over the past, I call them pandemic years, no? But we survived and we are still here, stronger than ever before. So now we need to rise up from all of these challenges and take all the things that we have learned from the past years, from the past pandemic years, and put them into action.
And thank you, Chairman John, for rising up to the role. So this year's celebration is specifically called the Hybrid NAC. How does Hybrid NAC differ from any other NACs? Will we still have all the regular activities, and how will that play into this hybrid version, so to speak?
Yeah, I'll say a hybrid event is actually an event made possible by combining 2 elements, no, which are the live on site and the live online. And yes, all the major activities or major events will still be there, like the Friday prayer meeting, the Saturday grand breakfast, an anticipated Sunday mass or Eucharistic celebration, and of course, yung hindi mawawala sa lahat ng NAC, no, the fun Saturday fellowship night. So we even have a new event for this year, a special edition of the CYP Coffee Talks will be held Saturday afternoon. So all these activities will be done live in an on-site venue, which is in SMX in Ora, Taguig. At the same time, everything that we will do on site will be broadcast live online. So yun yung hybrid dyan. So we would love to invite everyone in this grand venue, but just like old times, we would like to invite everyone in the venue just like old times, but unfortunately, we are still under a pandemic. So the health of our members remains our highest priority. But this should never prevent our members from doing their own hybrid NAC or their own mini NACs, no? So whether it's a chapter-wide, region-wide, or even an area-wide gathering, let us build as many as we can, as many mini NACs as we can here and abroad, as long as, syempre, yung local protocols will allow it.
Ang galing naman, mini NACs. Parang fun size or snacks, no, Shai? Parang snacks, mini NACs. Actually, fun size has all the fun and goodness, diba? In just a smaller package. So tell us more about that, John.
Sige. The goal for this NAC 42 actually is to unite all members uh, wherever they are into one BCBP through the three P's, tatlong letter P, no? Praise, pray over, and party, party, party. Teka, parang lumabas na ata ng 3 yun. Parang 5 na atang P yun. So praise, pray over, and party. So again, our SMX Aura venue is limited only to 500 people, no? But we encourage again members to get together anyways, no, in their own locations para feel yung long time na na-miss natin na face to face, no. Kahit wag muna shake hands, fist pump muna. Ganun muna tayo, di ba? So this mini NACs, all of these mini NACs will be plugged into the main venue or the main hub, which is here in Manila, no. And we all of those mini NACs will also be broadcast live. So lahat ng mga maliliit na gatherings, they will connect to the feed in Manila and they will be broadcast live. So we see that this is actually the future, no? We envision this hybrid event to be the standard for the coming years.
Nice.
Wow,
Listening to all
galing.
these
Really
things,
future.
yeah, listening to all the plans makes me, grabe, super excited. Palpable ang aking heartbeat right now. Talaga nga,
Fourth P yun. Fourth P.
4P. Okay.
Yeah,
Talaga namang it's something that we can look forward to. And I heard you mention praise and pray over. So can we invite Greg Aurelio, chapter head of the gig, also the committee head and overall in charge of the Friday prayer meeting and assembly. Hi, Greg. Welcome. Please tell us, what can our members look forward to experiencing during the Friday night worship?
Yeah, hello, Shai and Erica. Well, before anything else, thank you for having me here. Biro mo dati, pinapanood ko lang kayo ngayon. Kasama ko na kayo. So, it's a privilege, no? Well, definitely our members have a lot to look forward to with this year's hybrid NAC. SMX Aura Convention Center in Taguig will be the center of our face-to-face events, while others can join in, also face-to-face, organizing in their own mini NACs or snacks nga, sabi nga ni Erica. And there's more. Let me focus on the highlight of the Friday assembly, and that is, of course, the worship. You know, Shai and Erica, in our previous snacks, pre-pandemic, syempre, for me, it was the Friday night prayer meeting, especially the worship, that made us feel that we are really part of this huge family in Christ, which is the BCBP. We are all singing, praying, praising together. Since the pandemic, syempre, hindi na natin siya nagawa. But this year, our hybrid setup will enable us to experience that again to a great extent. In SMX Aura, the team is working very, very hard for a high-quality production. We will not have a virtual background. I'm sure sabang-saba na tayo lahat doon. But we will have a full-scale stage with a grand backdrop with lights, LED walls, where we will do a lot of creative things, no, as far as the program is concerned. And this is very exciting. For the first time, our President, PV Belay, will lead the NAC worship live and face-to-face. Plus, he will be joined by our NAC 42 music ministry who will be singing live also. Out with the MTVs. Live na tayo ngayon. I'm sure miss nyo na rin lahat yung community pray over, where we, as one community, regardless kung taga saan ka, kung sino yung katabi mo, we pray for one another. This year, we take a big step towards doing that again, so we can have a truly inspiring prayer and worship.
That sounds wonderful, Greg. Yes, I'm sure everybody really misses the Friday community pray over, no? In personal, ika nga, during the anniversaries before the COVID pandemic. And now by going hybrid with the mini NACs, tell us about the different levels at which the Friday prayer meeting will make a face-to-face comeback.
Yes, Erica, definitely our Friday assembly and worship will be making a comeback at a whole new level, no? The main event happening in Aura will be live streamed online. And as it happens, we will even flash the lyrics to encourage our members to participate in the worship. Our production company will capture all the different elements no, going on site, not only yung stage, tsaka si President PV, but also the music ministry and even the live audience. We are going to work very hard so that our members online also will have a great experience as well. And that's just the start. Really, the most exciting events are the mini NACs in the various chapters and regions that we are going that's going to happen all over the world. Though the main program is in SMX, uh, we can see our brothers and sisters once again on a grand scale. Kung gaano ka-grande, depende na yun sa inyo. As you can even have a fellowship after, like we used to do in mga NACs natin before. And that is where the true power of hybrid lies, you know. Though we are physically separated, we will patch with the numerous remote mini assemblies onto our live stream and flash them into our LED wall. To make this possible, syempre, these remote venues have to have a good internet connection and a device setup. When we do this, members from here and abroad can wave and be present for the rest of the community. So from the main side, the MCs, President PV, and the rest of the members can interact with all these remote sites in the various chapters and regions, who will having their own localized mini NACs. Ang galing, di ba? So I'm very excited. Thank God for technology. We could still have that feeling of community and togetherness with our bigger BCBP family. I'm sure miss na miss natin lahat yon. Uh, all of this will be the better to praise and worship the Lord. It's all very exciting. So I really hope to see all of you in NAC 42.
I also hope to see everybody in NAC 42. Ang galing talaga ng technology. Now the experience can be shared even by those who are not in SMX Aura, but in their very own mini NACs. Nako, Erica, I wonder, now that the regions and chapters are encouraged to do their own face-to-face mini NACs, can they invite friends and first-timers to the grand breakfast? Greg, baka you have some input. Tell us na rin, what else will be special about this year's grand breakfast?
Yes, Shai. Definitely, we can bring our first timers to our mini NAC breakfast. In fact, this is the perfect opportunity, to invite our friends to our respective face-to-face venues. And what's special with this year's grand breakfast? For starters, in just one sharer, we will have two sharers, no? So double the inspiration. So more witnesses for God's love, more learnings and inspiration for all of us. For more than 2 years now, we have been listening to breakfast sharings in front of our monitor. But we all know that there is a different power and grace which flows from hearing the live sharing of a brother or a sister face to face. And this year, we will make it happen through our hybrid setup. Those of you who will bring having their mini nap breakfast in your own respective venues can savor the same atmosphere, listening to the live sharing of the breakfast sharers streaming from SMX Aura. It's like watching UAAP finals, no, in a restaurant versus your living room, breaking bread and being together with brothers and sisters who are just as excited as you are. It's not just nice, but it's going to be great. Really, really great.
That really is so exciting, Greg. Thank you so much. And I'm sure all the chapters that have been shouting out here in the chat box are also excited as well. So we have Dipolog West, Mayong Gabi, Rojas Chapter, Oroquieta City, Danghari. I saw actually Melbourne. O diba, sabi mo, Greg, international, pwede na mag-participate. And then Las Piñas, Taguig, Bacolod North. So, Greg, for this hybrid event, so those who are attending live on site will be able to give their computers a rest and really see members of the community face to face. What a welcome change. But for those who still go through, maybe some physical limitations or have some health considerations, is the live online event going to be like watching YouTube BCBP TV or on the FB Kapatiran page? If not, how will watching from home members can fully participate? How about you? Can you tell us about that, Chairman John?
Yes, just to be clear on that, no, Erica, the NAC 42 will be streaming from a special website. Siyempre, special talaga. So,
Oh,
not through
special.
Facebook, yes, not through Facebook or YouTube. That's kaya very important for everyone, for all our members to join and donate and to be counted, no? So, there are two options actually for everyone to join our hybrid NAC celebration. One, so we really encourage the areas, the regions, the chapters to organize their own mini NACs so they can actually replicate what is happening in the main site. No? And option two is for the members who are still hesitant na they cannot leave their home, they cannot at all leave their homes, no? They still have that option to join virtually. So our virtual site will be the bcbpnac42.com. And it will have that special link that you can click on so that you will be given access. But again, please take note that you will only be given access if you have already donated and have received your raffle ticket. So yun ang pinaka-access nyo doon.
Yan, everyone can really participate, no excuses. So I hope our brothers and sisters from Bulacan Central Chapter, from Chicago, from NMMR1, Silay City, Malaybalay, I hope everyone can join us with our NAC 42 celebrations. So moving on with the Saturday events, I heard that there will be a 4 p.m. mass followed by the 6 p.m. Saturday night anniversary program, which includes Praise Jam. Tama ba ang aking source, Chairman John?
Yes, correct. Tamang-tama yung source mo. Ang galing ng source mo, ah. So, yes, the anniversary mass will be celebrated. It will be held pala on-site, no, in SMX, and it will be presided over by His Excellency Bishop Milo Vergara, who is the bishop of the Diocese of Pasig. And it will be an anticipated mass for Sunday, July 17. But before the mass, 'di ba? Kanina I said for the afternoon 1 to 4, our CYP or our Christ Young Professionals will provide a new addition to the NAC, which is the Coffee Talk. So abangan niyo rin 'yan. So this is a first, which we hope the CYP will be part of our anniversary celebrations from now on, ano? So isang event na magandang abangan din 'yan. So, yun. So, abangan natin yung event na yan ng CYP bago yan. So, just like the NAC last year, no, this Saturday night program will include also the Grand Raffle Draw and the Praise Jam. So, the Praise Jam it showcased the best music videos that are produced by our members, no, who from their participating chapters and outreaches. So, tuloy-tuloy ko na, okay lang? Diretso ko na to.
Go for
So,
it.
let me talk about this year's Praise Jam. So this year, the competition is open to all music ministries of the BCBP chapters and outreaches. No? Ayan, meron nakalagay dyan. No? For this year, there will be two categories, no, for this hybrid Praise Jam. One, the original song, which is a new composition that combines musical elements in a way that hasn't been done before. Original nga, di ba? Dapat bagong-bago, fresh na fresh. And the second category is your cover song. Cover song is a new performance or interpretation or reinterpretation of an original song. So the submission should be in MP4 format with a maximum of 4 minutes. I repeat, maximum of only 4 minutes. Any second, overtime will mean deduction to your points. So, dapat eksaktong 4 minutes siyang isubmit nyo.
Saktong-sakto, pero shy. Two categories pala, so more chances of winning. Sige, ikaw sa original, ako sa cover song. Sali tayo!
Sali tayo.
Game!
Actually, I tried to apply na ha, but Chairman John told me that since we are the host region, medyo disqualified na tayo eh. So give
Ay,
chances.
ganon.
Oo.
Feeling ko pa naman, this is really my year to shine as Praise Jam champion. Ganon. Shout out na lang sa music ministry. So for qualified chapters and outreaches, Chairman John, please briefly explain the other mechanics. Same lang ba as NAC 41 in terms of the participation fee, submission deadlines, all these logistics?
Yes, okay. The registration actually, ito, I'll post the registration here, no? The registration actually started last May and will be open until June 10. So the joining fee is still 10,000 pesos per entry to be deposited to the BCBP NAC 42 account, which I will post also here later, no? Uh, all entries should be submitted to the email address you see on screen. Actually, pinadali na namin. You just take a picture of that QR code and then you'll be led directly to that guidelines and to the registration form. So, all submissions, the deadline is June 30, 2022. June 30 yung deadline yan. We will have prizes for the top 3 winners in each category. Of course, the prize for the original category are slightly higher because of the songwriting element. Entries will be judged based on vocal ability, presentation and showmanship, originality and interpretation, production values, and of course, yung entertainment value. So, all the songs or all the entries will be uploaded to our BCBP TV and in YouTube. Now, the top 5 of the original song and the top 5 from of the cover songs will be played live during our Saturday Fellowship event. Plus, ito pa yung mas maganda. All the original songs that you will submit to us will be uploaded to our BCBP Music in Spotify. Yes, meron pa tayong BCBP Music in Spotify. And all those original songs will be part of our BCBP Original Music Playlist.
Ang
Nakakatuwa.
galing naman.
Really looking forward to listening to those songs and then watching the videos. Pero mga music ministries, isang reminder lang po, please always follow the safety protocols because we're still in the middle of a pandemic. Also, please always check NAC 42 FB page for more details and updates.
Oh,
Nakakatuwa.
so isang paalala, no? Isang paalala. Let's continue to stay safe while making music for the Lord. But Shai, I will move on naman kasi yan entertainment factor. Ito naman sa athleticism. You remember last year, there were virtual sports competitions and it was a huge success. And this year, are there any, I'm sure everybody's wondering if there are still virtual sports events. And to tell us more, who best to explain the mechanics of this year's sports activities but our brother from Alabang East Chapter, Sports Committee Head, Jerome Montemayor, live here in the studio. Welcome to Unmasked, Jerome. So fire
Hello,
away.
Hello, Che. Good evening, everyone. It's actually running and biking virtually, no? And it's done in cooperation with Virtual Race PH. It's the same vendor that we used last year. May I ask to share the slides? Can we see the slides? There you go. Yan. So those interested in joining will need to use the registration portal and the race system of Virtual Race PH to ensure smooth flow of registration, proper recording, and systematic analysis of the results. There will be 2 categories divided into age groups and gender. As you can see on the screen, participants can choose their desired distance. For run, there's 15 kilometers, 21 kilometers, and 42 kilometers. And then sa bike naman, there's 180 kilometers across all ages. Registration fee is 1,200 per race and per person. You know, Erica, what's exciting about this is that regardless of their categories or chosen distances, member can actually arrange a bike or run together. Or they can create their own little chapter competition. That way, they can experience the event together and make it extra fun. Just think of the fellowship.
Fellowship.
And think of the
yan.
competition. I think that's the other thing that will happen.
May fellowship na lang. O, Erica, pwede ka pa rin. If you can't sing, kasi disqualified na tayo, takbo na lang tayo. Tama ba? I know you run. Correct?
Shai, baka naman pag kumanta ako, they will all run away. Shout out to Lucy Legaspi from Makati Chapter. Leader siya ng music ministry namin eh. At
Oh, yan.
hindi ako nag-apply.
Pero teka, may question lang ako, Jerome. Maybe you can answer this. What I'd like to know is how winners will be determined and what are the prizes for those who meet their goals?
Sure. Che, the race period will run from June 12 to July 10. All finishers will receive a medal and a race shirt after the event. Winners per categories will be decided based on the fastest finishing time. And of course, it will be announced during the NAC 42 weekend.
Okay. Last question. Jerome, pasensya na.
Sure,
Dami
sige
kitang
lang.
nagtatanong, will there also be a golf fellowship similar to last year? Phenomenal yung nangyari last year. Imagine global golf.
Definitely, Che. Yes, meron. We will once again have the Global Golf Fellowship this year. Our golfing members can certainly look forward to another wonderful experience. Yan. It's on the screen.
Jerome, promise ko kanina last question pero pwedeng plus one kasi may tanong eh.
One more.
Is the,
May phone in eh.
may phone-in question. Is the virtual race portal open now?
No, not yet. Unfortunately, may tinatapos lang kami with the vendor pero soon, in the next couple of days, it should be up already.
Yan, abangan ang update.
Abangan nyo lang. Lahat excited na
Yes.
actually.
Oo nga.
Oo, lahat nagsa-stretching na yata. And I guess for more information when it'll be open, it'll be posted naman on the BCBP social media assets. Oh, wait, Jerome, may one more question pa. May
Pwede
venue ba yung virtual golf? Bago ka umalis, wag ko muna umalis. Is there a venue for the golf? Somebody's asking.
Ako, I think I can answer that, no, Erica?
Okay, go ahead,
For the
Sharon.
golf, the venue actually is wherever you want to play. No, you just
Oh.
declare your score to our golf chairman or golf committee head na si Rico Robles, and sila lang bahala doon. So, yun ang kagandahan ng hybrid. You can play wherever you like to play.
Oh, thank you. Thank you also, Jerome, for sharing your inputs on the virtual sports activities. So, pwede
you.
pala ako sa mini golf. Sasali ako pero mini golf yung gagawin ko. So, we come to a nagging question in everyone's mind, how to join, how to participate. Now in the studio to speak to us about this, wait, ako ba dapat nag-welcome nito? Parang hindi, I don't have the right to welcome this next guest.
Ako na lang,
No,
ako na
ikaw
lang.
na lang kaya siya, ikaw na lang.
Medyo nakakagulat nga kasi nandito rin pala siya. Let us welcome JV De La Fuente, Chapter Head of Alabang and Committee Head of Ways and Means, and my one and only, Nax. So help me.
One and only, ha?
Nax.
Hey,
So how does
Erica, hi John.
Itong tanong, how does a member join the NAC 42 events?
Actually, very simple, no? It only requires a donation of 500 pesos. So this automatically gives a member full access to the NAC 42 website and all the events streamed live on the portal. Aside from access to the events, the 500 peso donation also leads to many more benefits. So first, through the donation, you contribute to our NAC 42 charities or beneficiaries. Second, you help the community, of course, in covering the costs of creating a very meaningful hybrid experience. Hopefully, close to a real face-to-face experience for everyone. And then finally, of course, yung 500 pesos natin also acts as a raffle ticket. So giving you a chance to win 1 million pesos and other valuable prizes. So we encourage you to share your blessings. Buy more than one ticket if you can. You know, NAC 42 is a way to bring joy to our community, our members. It's also a way to support our mission and extend help to charitable institutions.
Yun naman pala, 'di ba? Palakpakan naman. Siya, palakpakan mo naman. Katabi mo rin lang eh. Ang galing-galing. May NAC 42 ka na, may charity work ka pa. So you mentioned the charitable institutions that the BCBP will be helping. Maybe you can tell the audience listening in who they are.
So the organizations that we will help are a mix of big and small NGOs supporting a variety of causes. So first, we have the Philippine Jesuit Prison Service, the SOS Village in Alabang, Kite Foundation, Casamiyani, St. Rita Orphanage, Ugat Foundation, Mother Teresa Spinelli's Treasures, Asilo de San Vicente de Paul, Bahay Aruga, and House of Soma. So the NAC Fund Drive is really a wonderful opportunity to help them in our own little way.
Yes, and like you said, it's a mix of large and small. So it's a well selected, well rounded, well curated group of beneficiaries. Sana nga the NAC is really able to raise a lot so that we can help all these institutions. No, Shai?
That's so true.
Now, please thank your honey, my friend, and but don't let him go just yet. Diyan ka lang, JV, because we have more questions for you later. Chairman John, back to you. If a member wants to come to SMX Aura, mismo in the flesh, ika nga, what is the procedure?
Okay, in terms of the number of attendees, we are only allowed 500 maximum on site. Thus, aside from the service team, the music ministry, the members of the BOT and MANCOM, and those with major roles, no, we are expecting numbers from the South Metro Manila chapters to commit and join the live on-site events in SMX Aura. Uh, but remember that we expect the mini NACs to be organized all over. So they don't really need to go in our on-site venue. So we made everything easy for all the members who want to participate. All you have to do is contact your respective chapter PSD or your designated NAC coordinator and tell them that you want to be part of this momentous event. And at the same time, make sure you make your donation of the 500 pesos. Yan yung pinaka-ticket nyo to all of the events, no? They will then take care, your PSDs and NAC coordinators will take care of ensuring that your names are included in the official list of the NAC 42 participants list, no? So, simple as that. So, remember, your 500 donation will be your ticket to all of the events in online and in on-site.
Oh, galing ikaw ng smart, simple. No, Shai?
Simple. True. Pero lilipat ko lang yung conversation ng konti, ha? Chairman John, baka masagot mo to. We've always had commemorative t-shirts like what you and I are already wearing. Actually, si Erica and JV are also wearing pamodal naman. If our members would like to have one as a souvenir for NAC 42 this year, how can they order?
Siyempre, all of us, no, we encourage all of our members to have or get their own NAC shirts. So even here, even our members from abroad, the shirt only cost 500 pesos each, no? And it's all proudly Philippine made from the local material, local raw material up to the embroidery. So lahat yan Philippine made. So we are actually supporting the local industry. So it's a great NAC souvenir for everyone. Just to clarify, this is on top of the 500 donation. So may 500 donation ka and the 500 for the shirt is different, no? Again, you just place your orders through your chapter PSD or NAC coordinator who will use the application for applicable forms to place the bulk orders by your chapter. So medyo magtatrabaho ng konti inyong mga PSD or NAC coordinators. We will only get orders by chapters. We will not get individual orders. We will only get bulk orders by chapter. Now the deadline for ordering this beautiful shirt, which we are all wearing right now, is on June 15. So June 15 po yung deadline. So if I were you, kulitin nyo na yung NAC coordinator nyo or yung PSD to order the shirts.
Ang dami talagang assignments for the chapter PSD. So shout out to all the PSDs there who are really doing a great job in making sure that each and every chapter is able to participate in all the events of NAC. John, I have a question for JV, but I'll circle back to you, John, because this is related to the SMX on-site. So the question is, will there be an extra cost if you want to attend the on-site celebration?
Yes, for the on-site celebration, at least for the SMX on-site venue, no, we will be charging 1,000 pesos per seat. Now, that 1,000 pesos will be good for the 2-day event. No? Lahat ng event for Friday and for the Saturday. So, lahat yan kasama na doon sa fee na yon.
Okay, and then from BCBP Chicago, who wants to plan a watch party / dinner, what time does the breakfast start? The NAC breakfast. Kasi dinner na sa kanila nun eh.
So, for our breakfast, it would start at 8 o'clock a.m. So hindi ko alam kung anong oras sa kanila yun. Siguro, depende
Sige,
kung saan side
magpo-compute
sila.
na lang tayo mamaya.
Erica, bago ka magtanong, merong shout out dito. Ang ganda ng shirt design. Pati din daw yung kanyang wife, ang ganda. Arvin Sanchez yung
Yan naman.
Oh.
Salamat na nakuha niya yung text ko na mag-comment siya sa Facebook. So JV, may I direct this to you. May I also ask about the raffle ticket. What prizes await those that donated the 500? I know you mentioned it a little bit earlier. Maybe you can expound. And do the raffle prize winners have to be online, on site for the draws on July 16? And sorry, one more thing. According to our Chismisi Bird, other than these beautiful shirts, we have other commemorative souvenirs for NAC 42. So it's a lot of questions, but take it away.
Oo nga, ang dami nung tanong. Ano ba yung unahin ko? Anyway, let me start with the raffle. Raffle na lang muna, raffle. So there will be 2 mini draws before the NAC weekend. The first one on June 15, ano na yun, 11 days away. Then the next one will be June 30. So we will draw 5 winners of 5,000 pesos for each group. We have 4 groups. We have Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and International. So you really have a big chance of winning kasi naka-breakdown siya by group. And the earlier you donate and get your tickets, the more chances you have of winning kasi nga you can participate in the mini draws. So the cut-off is 3 days prior to each draw. Pero please, tulungan natin yung PSD and NAC coordinators natin. Wag naman natin sila ipapanic, no? Wag naman last minute. So they also have time to encode your entries. Kawawa naman yung PSD natin. The grand draw naman will be, of course, on Fellowship Night, July 16. So we will also draw several winners of 5,000, 10,000, and 50,000 pesos by group again. So you have Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and international winners. Of course, yung much anticipated 1 million pesos. Diba? So as long as you have a raffle ticket, you can win either whether you are present or not, whether you are watching online or not, or whether you're on site or not. And then, meron pa tayo, 2 more ways to support NAC 42. Dami kasing tanong ni Erica eh.
Sorry naman. Ang dami nga, parang nakaka-excite. Unboxing nga eh.
Sige, sana wala akong makalimutan. We have 2 more ways to support NAC 42. We are selling BCBP comfort crosses. These are specially, yan, nasa screen. These are specially handcrafted by local craftsmen to help them with their livelihood. So each cross comes wrapped in a gift box with a prayer booklet inside. It's really beautiful, as you can see. Maybe, John, I can show the cross on screen.
Dapat ganyan. Kasi dapat parang influencer, dapat ginagano mo sa likod. Yan. Ganyan.
Tapos a gift box siya with a prayer booklet inside. Yan. Okay, so it's really beautiful and you can keep it for yourself or give it as a gift. So again, please buy as many as you want to help this good cause. Finally, we also have an online art auction. So we will feature the works of our very own BCBP members. So yung mga yung mga talented out there, no, those who have hidden talents, share nyo naman yung talents nyo. We would greatly appreciate it if you can donate your works, whether it's a painting, sculpture, photo, or any type of art. And we will auction them through the BCBP NAC 42 and Kapatiran pages. So make sure you contact your PSD or NAC coordinator if you want to give a donation of your work of art. This will also be our way of promoting the talents, di ba, ng BCBP. So ayan, we have lots of exciting ways to participate. So be counted and contribute to this year's NAC celebration. This is for all of us and our beneficiaries, and we look forward to your generous support.
Yan, naabangan ko talaga. 42 with all of these commemorative souvenirs that we can purchase. We just need to inform our NAC coordinators or our PSD in the chapter. Actually, JV, may tanong ako. Is there a maximum number of raffle tickets you can buy?
Wala. Buy as many as you want.
As many?
Diba?
Ako may tanong ako. If I have an artwork that I would like to donate, who do I contact?
Let your PSD or NAC coordinator know, and then they will get in touch with us.
Pwede ba ako mag-enter ng interpretative dance? Pwede ba i-auction yan?
Pwede naman, pero hindi
Pwede
ko lang-
naman, pero walang may bibid.
hindi ko alam kung may magbibid.
Bahaba.
Oh yeah, yung sa online art auction din, magbid kayo. 'Di ba? Let's support our fellow BCBP brothers and sisters.
Correct. Before
Community talent.
Correct. But before we entertain more questions, may we call back our National Services Coordinator, Noel de los Reyes, to join JV and Chairman John. Baka may questions pa tayo from the audience. I actually saw one earlier, but I think this one I can direct to John. For the Praise Jam, pwede ba daw solo, duet, trio, or dapat music ministry?
May minimum of number of singers.
Yes, actually, it's supposed to be a showcase of the music ministry talents, no? So mas maganda kung lahat ng music ministry or at least members of the music ministries are there. Wag natin yung solo, pwede, pero mas maganda kung mas maraming kasama ng music ministry.
I have one because, as you know, Arvin and I are the unit leaders for CYP in Makati. So speaking of the CYP Coffee Talks, are you saying there will be also mini CTs? Hindi siya NAC mini NAC Talk. Paano ba to? Mini NAC Coffee Talks in other venues. Are we encouraged to do that as well?
Yes, especially those chapters that have their own CYP. So those chapters who have their own CYP are encouraged also to do their mini NACs, no? With the CYP Coffee Talks. Plus, again, even if it's CYP, we encourage everyone to also participate and also watch the CYP Talks. Kasi para malaman natin ano ba talaga nangyayari sa CYP Talk, no? Sa CYP Coffee Talks. So very interesting po yung ginagawa nila doon. So I encourage everyone to also watch it.
Ano
I have a
kami?
question
Coffee and TikTok. Coffee and
Magkasama.
TikTok kami. Yun.
Pang young ones talaga. I have a
Yes.
question here. I'm not sure if Noel or John or maybe JV can answer this. Is there a Google link or document or website where all these information, ang dami naming natutunan tonight, no? Is there a Google Doc link or a website where all these information are shared or they're contained there?
Sige, ako na sasagot yan. We will consolidate all of the presentations here and all the links into one Google form, one Google Drive, and then we will send that link to all your PSTs and NAC coordinators. So in just one click, makikita nyo lahat ng presentation, lahat ng link where to register, where to buy the shirts, everything will be there. Para easier for everyone.
Okay. Actually, there's a clarificatory question, no, John. How about for those members who did not donate the 500 but wish to view from their homes? Will they be given access to the website? So maybe you can clarify.
Yes. Unfortunately, only those with who bought tickets or donated 500 for the raffle ticket will have access because the system will give them the raffle ticket number, at the same time give them the access to the online event. So kailangan nyo talaga ay prerequisite yung donation of your 500 pesos or the raffle ticket. And not only online, no? This will be also required on-site. Before you attend your on-site get-together, kailangan naka-purchase ka muna ng raffle ticket. Parang yan yung ticket mo to enter that on-site event.
So you're provided like a unique number kasi, diba, when you have done that donation. So I guess there are no questions as of the moment, but for all those who have further questions, you can get in touch with your NAC coordinator or your PSD. And exacto, Noel is here, so he's watching all the PSDs now to make sure that they're able to answer all the questions. So Shai, are you ready to rise up? Because I'm
Super
sure
ready.
Yes, in it to win it for this hybrid NAC 42. And hopefully, our hobbies will buy us some artwork from the auction. Since nagsabi na naman yung asawa ko, nag-comment na rin lang, di ba? But it was truly an evening of so much information, and we hope our audience heard and got all the helpful details. Again, John naman mentioned that if you had missed anything out, it will be all posted for everybody to just download and refer back to.
That's right. And before we wrap up, though, I'd like to ask Chairman John, what are the remaining plans to drum up more attendance and participation for Hybrid NAC 42?
Okay, we will continue to send out instructions through your PSTs and through your NAC coordinators for more details, no, as needed. We will also use our Kapatiran FB page in Kapatiran, so that we will also update in there. So for questions, please do not hesitate to email us at bcbp, pakisulat bcbp nac42 at gmail.com. You can also send out your questions in our BCBP NAC 42 Facebook page. Sinasagot po namin yan as fast as we can, no? So tuloy-tuloy ang massive promotion campaign for NAC 42 in all of our social media platforms, no? Even in roadshows by regions. So active na active tayo, pinupush yan. So for all the members, especially the PSTs and NAC coordinators, wag po kayong makukulitan sa amin because we will really be makulit, no? You can actually see the schedule of these roadshows in our BCBP NAC website, NAC 42 website. So, sa mga regions na hindi pa napupuntahan or hindi pa nagkakaroon ng roadshow, I think konti na lang yun because we've been doing our roadshow since May of this year, no? So kung meron pang hindi pa, and if you want to request us to go there in the region to explain more about NAC, please don't hesitate to call us or to get in touch with us.
Thank you, Chair. Mr. Chair, thank you. JV, before we let you go, any last words? Parting words pala, di ba last words? Parting words.
Last words.
Parting words lang pala. Sorry.
Very short lang. I just encourage everyone to support and be one with the community in this NAC celebration. Thank you.
Thank you. So,
Exit na.
back to you, PSD Noel.
Exit
Ika nga, di ba? Pwede na ma-exit. Slowly slowly lang. PSD Noel, ika nga, one PSD to rule them all. Parang Lord of the Rings to eh. Any last words for our viewers? Baka may gusto mong, may pabati ka rin for all the people watching tonight.
Papatiin ko sana si Jenny kaya na, di ba? Wala pa siya rito. Actually, it's very obvious na yung ating two post regions are doing everything to make this year's NAC a memorable and unique experience for everyone. Kaya lang, in order for this to truly happen, each and every one of us must participate. Not only participate, we should cooperate with the host. Each one must become part of our hybrid NAC 42. As the team is encouraging everyone to rise up, let us give our all and build up one another through our forthcoming national anniversary. Sabi nga nila, let us truly be part of one big community, one BCBP. Nabanggit ko po yung cooperation. Marami pa po tayong mga chapters at outreaches na hindi pa nagbibigay ng listahan ng mga members nila nagdo-donate. Let's do this. This is for the community. This is for us. This is for the Lord. Magandang gabi po.
Wow, thank you, Noel. And of course, we cannot end tonight without hearing some encouraging and heartwarming words from our ever hardworking, lovable, and one and only AMD for Metro Manila, Frank Curry of Alabang Chapter. Good evening, Papa Frank.
Good evening, Shai. Good evening, Erica. Good evening, everyone. Tonight, you have heard what our South Metro Manila regions have prepared for all of us. They are trying their best to make this event a successful one. Given the challenges that we are still faced with, especially in this COVID pandemic, we are here to appeal to all of you to support this event. Donate 500 pesos that entitles you for a raffle tickets. If you feel the urge to be more generous or to share more of your blessings, you may donate more raffle tickets. That will certainly help support the charities that were mentioned earlier. We invite all of you to please sign up for the exciting pre-NAC events, such as the virtual sports. And to the chapters, please prepare your worship songs to participate in the praise jam. Show your talents. That will certainly please the Lord. For the past 2 years, we have not been able to praise, pray, and party together. With this hybrid, we hope to revive that feeling. We urge all our leaders and members to grab these opportunities that by creating your own bubbles. To emphasize what have been said, have your own mini NACs in your respective regions or chapters. Give him honor and thanksgiving in the assembly. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing all of you either via live stream or face to face for those who are in Metro Manila. Come on, it is time to rise up. Come and join our NAC 42. God bless us all.
Thank you so much, AMD Frank. So, brothers and sisters, we have all been informed, invited, and inspired by our NAC 42 team. So, what are we waiting for? Contact your PSDs or NAC coordinators and be part of this exciting, groundbreaking event for our community.
Tama yan. But Shy, that wasn't the no, I won't use last word, partingest word. Syempre, we want to know how tonight's experience was for our dear friend, Mr. Chair himself. Ano, John, how did it feel to be in this episode and in front stage?
Correct.
Yeah, alam mo, kahit pala iba yung feeling sa front stage, kumbaga sa backstage, mas masaya sa backstage eh, walang nervyos. So, pero alam mo, kahit mahirap dito, front stage or live in the live studio, basta kasama ko kayo, Shy, Erica, walang problema. Very, di ba? Ang madali lang pala to pagkasama kayong dalawa. So, honest yan, very honest yan. So, allow me to just reiterate, to invite our members, our brothers and sisters, to join our very first hybrid NAC 42. It will be on July 15 and 16. And if you join us, you will also help our beneficiaries for this year. So get your raffle tickets, order your shirts and the commemorative souvenirs, and join all the virtual sports events for NAC 42 and be counted. So our goal for this year is to reach 12,500 participants or 12,500 members to participate in this very first hybrid NAC. So yan, lahat yan, members from here and abroad. So ano pang iniintay nyo? Tawagin nyo na yung mga PSDs and NAC coordinators ninyo.
Correct. So thank you very much, NAC 42 Chairman John of Host Region South Metro Manila. Another memorable Unmasked night. This is your host, Shai De La Fuente from BCBP Alabang.
Everybody, let's pray for the forthcoming hybrid NAC 42, for the hardworking service team, and for every member in the community. I am Erica Teka, John, ba't nandito ka pa? John, tapos na. John, nag-extra na ako.
Nakaka-addict pala ito maging host eh.
Oh, sige,
so,
ano na?
wait lang. So, can you do me a favor, sisters, no? Let me end the show. Pwede bang ako? Para na mas maganda ata, na sarap ng feeling na maging host. So, will you allow me to end the show? Pwede? Okay lang?
Sige.
Take it away.
Para sa'yo.
Okay. Thank you so much. No? Thank you again for the Unmasked team for inviting the team of NAC 42 to unbox the hybrid NAC 42 to our members, no, here and abroad. And as we end tonight's show, NAC's feeling host, sarap. Allow me to launch here in Unmasked the national anniversary theme song. Ito kayo unang-unang makakanood. All of you who are viewing now, this will be the first time that we will launch the official NAC 42 anniversary theme. It's an original composition with lyrics and vocal arrangement by our sister Lucy Legaspi of Makati chapter in collaboration with with our PIMs, brothers Joey Villamor and Jet Sitaka. So our singers here are all members of the South Metro Manila Regions 1 and 2. So nandyan po lahat sila. So brothers and sisters, we present to you the NAC 42 Music Ministry singing our NAC 42 theme song, Rise Up.
Yun ha.
God's children, in His goodness and mercy, our hearts overflow. We say, rise up and rejoice. He has heard all our cries, make a joyful noise. Heal us, Lord, from all our disease. Save us, Lord, and grant us your peace. You are our Lord Almighty. You, God alone, rise up, God's children. In the midst of all darkness, fear and distress, we say, rise up and we pray. Your hands held up high, give Him all the glory. We shall rise victorious within. Conquering the darkness we fear. We are His people. He is our God. Rise up, O children of God. In His goodness and mercy, kindness and love. Rise up, O children of God. And into this words we come singing. Rise up, O children of God. Sing to our King, raise Him up in glory. Rise up, O children of God. Who is the Lord of rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, God's people. His justice and mercy, His grace overflowing. So rise up and rejoice. With your hands held up high, make a joyful noise. We shall rise victorious within, conquering the darkness and sin. We are His people. He is our God. Rise up, O children of God. In His goodness and mercy, kindness and love. O children of God. And into His course we come singing. Rise up, O children of God. Sing to our King, raise Him up in glory. Rise up, O children of God. Who is the Lord, the Lord of heaven? Rise up, 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 rise up. Rise up, O children of God. In His goodness and mercy, kindness and love. Rise up, O children of God. And into his course we come singing. Rise up, O children of God. Sing to our King, praise him up.